Alright, time now is 11:37 a.m. on November 3rd. I slept from 2:50 to 11:30. I'm in my pajamas right now, which means I'm going to do some exercises on my bed again. Yay. Today's not gonna be as eventful as the last few days, but I will still be doing something. So today I'm going to try to leave my apartment as early and as fast as possible because I'm going to go to the main campus to speak to a transfer counselor. And I don't know how long am I going to wait there, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Um, but I will have to wait. And then after that, I will rush back home to join a Zoom meeting because John L. is making a short film and he is casting people and he wants me to be part of the casting team, I guess. So that's very exciting. And then yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Um yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about romantic relationships and things like that again, which is bad. I've told myself many times to not think about it, especially in moments like now when I'm still doing my PIQ thing. So yeah, I'm gonna start writing my personal insight question number 5 today, and hopefully I'll finish by tomorrow. And then I'll move on to question 6. But yeah, the counselor is really important. The counselor is really important. I have a lot of questions to ask. I spent a whole hour and 15 minutes to come here just to be turned down because apparently the counseling queue is full already. Fuck. And I can't do it next Monday either because my class enrollment date is a lot later. Is literally tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow morning for the third fucking time. Alright, time now is 3:38 p.m. I'm back at home from the stupid conundrum. So yeah, I did some exercises after I woke up. I'm sore. No, I don't feel sore now, but I hope I do next morning. Okay, so tons of fucking shit just exploded out of nowhere. The second bus decided to disappear into the thin air. So I didn't get onto the bus until a while later, and then I got on and I got off, and by the time I got off and arrived at the main campus, it was already 2:15 p.m. ish or 2:20. I went into the building, I went to the second floor, and the first thing that happened, I saw beside the elevator, there's a little table. I said, "Oh, I'm here to see a counselor." And then there's a woman, and the woman said, "I'm sorry, it's closed because it's full." So yeah, I came all the way fucking back home again. So I spent 75 fucking minutes going to the main campus. And then I went to school for 2 minutes, and then now I spent another 75 fucking minutes going back home. So yeah, and then randomly out of nowhere, Thomas suddenly wants to hold a Zoom meeting or something because I guess he doesn't really know how to text words. But okay, I get it. Using vocals to speak is a lot better. But anyways, apparently there's a Zoom meeting, and then I originally thought, oh, I have a transfer counselor meetup, so I couldn't attend the Zoom meeting until a lot later. And then there's John L's Zoom meeting that I have to attend at 4:30 p.m., which I'm not really sure if I can make it in time anymore. So I said, okay, how about 5:30? And then apparently there's an ICC meeting that the script writing club needs to join. I don't know if I need to join as well. I don't really want to care. And that's at 4, so I either join before 4 or I join after 4, after 4:30's John L. Zoom meeting, and then at 5:30, except the second Middle Eastern girl, she's not free. Not the Persian Latina, the other Middle Eastern girl who's like part of the leadership meeting or part of the scriptwriting club leadership. And then because I don't get to see the transfer counselor anymore, I come back home and I told Thomas that I'll be home at 3. But guess what? The bus is fucking freaky. Pepper randomly sent me a photo of a film she took of me holding a package of small barbecue Lay's potato chips in the CMD campus that she took maybe a month ago or so. So that's that. It was really random, but it's nice. It's nice to know that people are interacting with me. You know, it's nice to know that Pepper's not just interacting with me for the sake of interacting with me. What am I even trying to say? It's nice to know that Pepper's interacting with me voluntarily. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm letting my brain on autopilot right now because so much shit is piling up in front of my fucking face. Okay. So there's John L. Zoom meeting. I'm not going to the IC Zoom meeting. There's a fucking Zoom meeting every single fucking day. I spoke with Leslie, a Chinese girl, a little bit on Instagram. So yeah. And then there's, of course, Aoba's shoot. Apparently, Kat told Aoba that it's better to postpone it. Aoba's not really a fan of postponing. I get it. But I really do not want to use my camera to film for her. But it's also fine, because it's for her. But So yeah, there's that. And then I still got the album review. I didn't even have time to film the album review this morning. And I don't think I will today anyways. Okay, so because I can't see the transfer counselor today, I need to go tomorrow. Because the class enrollment date is literally tomorrow 6 fucking p.m. Alright, time now is 5:09 p.m. So I just joined the friggin' ICC Zoom meeting, and I thought nobody's gonna show up, or I thought not a lot of people will show up. Turns out 40-something people showed up. Apparently, all the leadership members of all the clubs have to show up or something. And lo and behold, the moment I joined in, Aoba's speaking. Aoba's like asking if each club is present. And I said present when she said script writing club. Pepper's in the Zoom meeting as well, but she didn't turn on her camera. And then Antoine, the Lebanese guy, is in the meeting as well. And then at 4:30, I was like, oh my god, it's John L. Zoom meeting. Turns out, John L. meant next week, not today. Alright, time now is 9:57 p.m. Let's wrap it up today. It's been a strangely structured day. I feel like quite a bit has happened, but only because I left my apartment and went to the main campus and then came back. If you don't count that part, today is actually quite uneventful. The John L. Zoom meeting didn't happen. Thomas asked me to email all the media department professors, so that's what I did before having dinner, and then I had dinner. Today, Pepper and JT hung out. Pepper had dinner with JT, and Pepper even made the caption like, I'm here with my bestie or my best friend or something like that, which I thought is really fucking weird. You only know her since last fucking Friday, okay? And it's so funny, like I don't even ask Pepper like what's her schedule, but I can sort of tell what's Pepper's schedule now. So apparently I forgot to submit a biology homework. I spent so much time, not really so much time, but I tried so hard to do it on the previous Monday, and I did so well, and I forgot to submit, and I can't submit now. Apparently the due date is November 1st, which is 2 days ago. Fuck. I'm just so caught up with stuff outside of my college classes. Alright, time now is November 3rd. Time now is 9:47 a.m. on November 4th. So today I'm waking up so early because I have to go to the main campus to look for the transfer counselor for the third friggin' time. And hopefully this time I'm not too late and I can actually see the friggin' counselor. And then I'm gonna go back home momentarily for lunch, and then I'm gonna leave again and help out with Aoba short film at 3 p.m. And then at 5:15, I'll go to the script writing club meeting. And then maybe after that, I'll go back to help Aoba, and I'll be using my camera because Aoba's cinematographer, Aoba's camera operator just is busy today. It's an honor to work for Aoba, and just tons of shit is happening. I feel like I've become Natalie. Natalie's always too busy to answer my texts, And Natalie's always have people to meet, have places to go. I feel like I've become Natalie, except I'm even going even harder than her because I am in LA, and LA is the kind of place where it's just one opportunity connected to another, connected to another, connected to another. Okay. All right, time now is 2:32 p.m. I've changed. Okay, so damn. Um, but I waited for about an hour and then I got in, which is great. What's the battery on my phone? 63. Okay, it's good. Okay, I waited a little bit, waited an hour, got in. I finally got into the transfer counselor. Finally, oh my god. And then I met this woman and she brought me into a room. I sat down and I said my name and my ID number and all that stuff. And I talked about my problems. And then I mentioned that I'm an international student. And then she suddenly like, hold on, wait, you're an international student? And then she checked on her computer and I can see her screen. And she found out that I have an F1 student visa. And she's like, okay, you need to leave. You need to go upstairs and see an international student counselor instead of us. And then I said, oh, but you can still answer my questions, right? And she's like, yeah, I would love to, but I just can't. So apparently, they can't even answer basic questions. They have to immediately boot me out because I'm an international student, which is kind of funny. Like again, it's the system. It's not really her. It's just the system. I can't even ask basic questions, etc. So I went to Zoom meeting and I waited for about half an hour, and that's when Liana, the Russian girl, randomly appeared. All right, and I said hi, and she said hi, and then she just walked away. Okay, a Zoom meeting. I got into it, and I had to show my ID card, and then I was in the waiting room, and then I finally got in, and then I spoke to this woman for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes. I went through most of my questions, and I didn't get much from the counselor actually. And then that's pretty much it. I went back home, and I didn't have a lot of time, so I just went to Subway, bought a footlong sandwich, $12.58. Came back home, ate it, drank a cup of small cola, filmed an album review in my street clothes, quickly changed, and now I'm ready to go. It's 2:37 p.m. Time to leave. So there's that. Cliff and Leslie also spoke to me on Instagram because I made a bunch of Instagram stories.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I guess put the camera on here, but like, yeah.
So after it here, and then Sergio will move here, and I'll talk here.
All right, time now is 10:49 p.m. on November 3rd. 4th. Fuck. So yeah, today has been an extremely long day. Quite a bit has happened, so buckle up, baby, because I'm going off on vlog. I'm gonna vlog my balls off. 3:10 p.m. I arrived at CMD, and yeah, ooh, Cliff. Okay, I went to the CMD cafeteria place. And there's everyone. There's everyone. Javier, the Latino boy, is here. The Korean American boy is here. Aoba showed up at some point. I don't know why, but even though she had her hair like right here at this length, suddenly it's longer now. We waited and waited and waited to set up the place, to look for the spot first, and to set up all the lighting. And Aoba had to look at what shot to shoot first, because even though she already printed a whole schedule out, there have been some changes and the whole thing is different now, and it took a whole 2 freaking hours to set up the shot. And so it was around 5 p.m. when we actually started shooting. But the friggin' issue is at 5:15 I have to attend my script writing club meeting. And at 6 p.m. I have to enroll into my classes for the final time in this college, which is a very freaking huge deal. I'd say 80% of the time Aoba's holding the camera. And because we don't have a lot of equipment and we don't have a lot of people this time around, we don't really have much, so there's no tripod. There's a quad pod, which is a tripod but with 4 legs provided by Cat, and it's bad. It's a very poorly built tripod. It's always uneven. It's got weird feet. And we don't have a base plate to mount the camera onto the tripod. So what we did is we set up the tripod, the quad pod, and Aoba just placed the camera on top of it, and that's it. Genius. So I and Aoba just held the camera together, and we're just like, come on. And Aoba's really slow. Now that I'm sort of the camera operator, sort of the gaffer at the same time, and I'm always with Aoba, I sort of understand why is Aoba taking so long. Because every single shot, she had to think, okay, what shot are we going to do next? Okay, let's do the take again. There's this minor issue. Again, Aoba's kind of a perfectionist, so she's like, no, can you move a little bit closer? Can you go a little bit more lower? So we filmed at the video recording, not the video, like beside the sound stage, where I go to classes often. It's a little pathway that leads to an editing room. So I immediately grabbed my backpack from the cafeteria and rushed up to room 271, where the scriptwriting club is already going on. And the meeting was mediocre. Only about 5 people showed up. And it was kind of awkward. And the moment I entered the classroom, Thomas was talking on one of my slides that I added. So I immediately, before I even put down my backpack, I immediately jumped into the presentation. Like, okay, this is a active conflict. So in this movie, this character has this conflict, and it makes the story more compelling, blah, 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 blah. Around 5:50, I started to check the class schedules, if all the classes I wanted to get into are open. And Film 33 is fucking closed. And it was shocking. It was horrifying because when I checked at around 1:30 p.m. before I left the apartment, or actually around 2 p.m., it was still open. It closed. What? So I immediately texted Pepper. I asked Pepper, hey, have you joined Film 33? And Pepper's like, no, I can't. So Pepper's enrollment time is 5 p.m. Mine is 6 p.m. Hers is 5. One online class for communication studies, because I have to take it before I go to CSU. And the class I chose to take is communication studies, like 19, I believe, which is group discussion, fundamentals of group discussion. And that class is also closed. But after Betsy left, Betsy said something in the script writing club leadership Discord server. And that is, apparently there are a couple of cases of creepy people showing up. So I missed the first 20 minutes of the script writing club meeting. And there's this guy called, I won't say his name, but there's this guy who came into class, and he's apparently a very toxic, hateful person. And Betsy's like, beware of him. Next time he shows up, call the police. I have proof of his incrimination, blah, blah, blah. And Kat saw it too. And then Betsy said, this is what's kind of concerning. Also, keep an eye out for Udav, as he's been making advances towards women and has been making them feel uncomfortable. Again, be polite and say that's not okay or acceptable if you see something happen. What? So yeah, remember Udav, the Indian guy, who's nice and funny and has great taste in films? I don't know what the hell's going on with him lately. Is he going through like a manic episode? Miles mentioned Udav. And I'm like, what? What's going on? And then Miles started to mention himself. So Miles never wanted to be creepy, but apparently after the world of quarantine, the time of quarantine is over, Miles looked online for flirting advice and flirting tips, and one of the tips is tap on a girl's shoulder, or punch a girl's arm, or just do little physical things to the girl, and then the girl will feel more intimate to you, which is something I'll never fucking do. Holy shit. So Miles followed that tip when he went to a party in UCLA. It's a chill party, not a super drinking red solo cup euphoria type party, just a chill party, according to him. And he did this, and he pissed a lot of people off. He pissed a lot of women off, and a lot of the men around those women are even more pissed off. Miles told me, I guess the biggest bombshell of today is Miles told me that he and Yulia, the Russian girl, went onto a date. What the fuck? When did that happen? What? So of course, the only time period I can think of when that could have happened is the last semester's Film 40, because both Yulia, the Russian girl, and Miles were in the same class. Now, what happened? Apparently, Yulia had a crush on Miles. And Benny, the first generation Hungarian guy, whom I've seen and spoken to today, actually, because it's Friday's Film 32, and I saw him. He's like, oh, Enoch, like he remembers me, fuck. So Benny told Miles to make the move and invite Yulia out on a coffee date, because apparently Yulia has a really Soviet view on Christianity, like the way USSR condemns Christianity and wants to kill all Christians or something, which is really weird. Damn, Yulia. I'm working for her next Wednesday, by the way. I'm her UPM. So now there are 2 cases of dating from last semester's Film 40 that I know. And I didn't tell Miles about the other case, which is, of course, Eric and Renata, the Brazilian girl. I didn't tell Miles that because I'm fucking smart. I mean, I act all innocent, and I am an innocent, haha, funny boy, but I'm fucking detective. You know, you don't fuck with a detective. So, yeah, this is scary. I've always wondered, like, what sort of place LA is. Like, what's the dating scene in LA like? How is it different from a Hong Kong secondary school? This is LA and this is college. This should be, like, a lot more, you know, relationships. Date and fuck and get laid and whatever. And it kind of is that, but I never truly felt it until now. But even now, it feels like it's the remnants of last semester. And I don't know what's going on this semester. People are dating, but it's very, very unnoticeable. In fact, I don't even flirt. Like, I just physically and mentally cannot flirt with people because that's not my personality. That it's not a part of my character. Like, imagine me going up to a girl like, "Oh, you look so pretty tonight." Fuck, I can't do that because I'm Enoch Lai. I don't roll like that, and I can't because I've never done it anyways. Because all my life I've never dated, I've never flirted with a girl, I've never done any of that. And in fact, I find it difficult to even love someone because I'm such a cold-blooded, sad, lonely, loser motherfucker. And yeah, I don't know, lots to think about really, but that's good because that's more fuel and that's more inspiration for the Virgin. Okay, one final thing. I spoke with Leslie on Instagram quite a bit. Leslie's enrollment date is tomorrow, like 6 a.m. Good luck to her. Bread, steak, cabbage, spinach, salad, mediocre meal, actually kind of bad. I cleaned up everything, swiped everything down with alcohol. I don't have any time now, fuck. Alright, time now is 12:06 afternoon on November 5th. So yeah, I had a good sleep. So today is Saturday, and it is a surprisingly chill day. Hopefully nothing all that crazy happens. I am at around 2:30. I'm going to go out to the Century City Mall to watch the Banshees of Inisherin. And I actually paid for the ticket online already last night at a price of $14.88 because the seats are filling up. They're filling up quite fast, surprisingly. So I'm like, man, I gotta buy the ticket now. That's what I did. I got the ticket, and I'll be watching the movie. So that's that. And then after that, I'll go to Ralph's to buy some food. A quick round of shopping. Nothing else. I actually completed my PIQ question 5 yesterday, but I don't think it's that well written or anything, so I need to maybe add some revisions to it. So there's that. Alright, so it's my first time cooking this stuff. This is ha zi min, which is like shrimp noodles, and then on the other side we have bao yu min. I don't really know how to cook this. I know how to cook instant noodles, but this is something new, this is something different. I'm also gonna try for the first time in my life cooking fish balls. They're already cooked, but I'm gonna try to boil it maybe with the noodles. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think this pack seems really small, but in here it says the serving size is 60 grams, and I think this is way less than 60 grams. Okay. I have no idea. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Fuck, there are flies everywhere. There's so many fucking flies in this house. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna add another pack. Yep, I didn't add another pack. This is just the same pack. I think the packaging meant like there's one serving per package, and that's 220 calories, 215 calories for some reason. So yeah. That's my lunch. Okay, let's try it. I wanted to dump the water away, but I just can't because I don't have a water dumper spatula with holes. And I also think a lot of the sauce, a lot of the juice, a lot of the essence of the noodles ended up being in the water, so I kept most of the water. All right. Smells not bad. Nice shrimpy smell. Tastes fine. Wow, that's so hot. Kind of stale, but edible. So, in a magnificent twist of fate, I finished watching the movie, I came out, and bus number 4 just went right past me, like one cross right there. That crossroad, it just went right past me. And the next bus number 4 is literally 44 fucking minutes later. Are you fucking kidding me? Los Angeles, I love LA. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll take a different bus back home, albeit a longer route, but who cares? So I'm taking 3 and then 7 and then 17. And then I checked Instagram, and apparently John L was here too, and he's like, you know, we can meet up if you want. He's watching the movie After Sun. So I'm like, okay, you know what? It's cool, let's meet up. So, yeah. Alright, so time now is 7:43 p.m. I just came back home. I'm still in my street clothes. So yeah, I just hung out with John L. Because we were in the same cinema. And yeah, so I completely forgot to go to Ralph's. Like, I took a bus back home after hanging out with John L. Like after the watching the movie. But yeah, we ended up chatting for about an hour until around 7 p.m. And then I took the bus back home, and here I am. We talked about several things. His haircut changed a bit, I think, but otherwise it's pretty much recognizable. I realized that the last time I seen him in person was actually friggin' June 12th, the HKOS gathering, the HKOS meeting. Um and he's skinnier and shorter than me. And I kind of forgot about that because I always perceive myself as someone who's very skinny and short. Well, at least I'm not short because I'm actually not that bad when it comes to height. But anyways, she's like, he asked me how's the movie, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. We also talked a little bit about HKOS. I feel like John L is not that enthusiastic about HKOS as I and Pepper are, which is fine. But yeah, I told John L about the HKOS Short Film Festival, and he's like, I probably won't put my short film there. I'm gonna aim higher, and I don't think HKOS is that big of a deal, or at least he comes off like that. But yeah, it's good. And I also mentioned the podcast, and he's like, yeah, sure, if you want to host a podcast with me or yourself, go ahead. That's pretty much it. Actually, there's only one thing to talk about, and that is Connor made an Instagram story where he's buying stuff at Target, and in that Instagram story, it's a boomerang, it's a GIF where he's filming his shopping basket, or I think it was a shopping cart, and then he tilts up very quickly to see another girl, or presumably someone else, right? With long brown pants, white shoes, and a black shirt. And he quickly goes back down again. And then I'm thinking, is that Pepper? And the reason I'm saying this is because those white shoes, they're Pepper's. I can recognize them. A lot of people in Los Angeles have white shoes. Maybe it's a stranger. But usually, if Connor, the Macanese guy, does this, it's usually a girl. I just want to add a little, it's 10:48 p.m. Today when I and John L spoke, he mentioned that he has a boyfriend or something. So he's gay. But I don't want to ask him because the whole sentence was like sort of a blur to me. I didn't know what he was really saying. And I don't want to ask him again, like, wait, did you mention you have a boyfriend? But I mean, it would make sense, I guess. I don't know. Another thing is, so Aoba, Pepper, and Leslie, the Chinese girl, are invited to go to PAC, which I have recently found out it means Performing Arts Center, and they're invited there to film a dance performance by the college people, and so now I'm trying to map out what Pepper did today. So today's film 50 for Pepper. And it's 1:03 a.m. again, boys. I'm so sorry I forgot to record the 1:59 to 1 a.m. Transition. I guess I have to wait for next year again. Or actually I can't because I heard California is removing this, but fuck. Fuck, I forgot. I was so involved with this. But last I recorded my video, it was like 1:40 something a.m. or 1:20 something a.m. and now it's 1:03 again. So that's a thing. Yep. First of all, it's spring back. No, it's fall back. That's what it's called. So tonight at 1:59 a.m., the next minute is going to jump back to 1 a.m. The entire time of USA, or the official time, not actual real time, the official time of US, of the entirety of the fucking country will we'll jump back in time by 1 hour. Oh, American time logic. Alright, time now is 8:10 a.m. on November 6th. Oh my god, the Hong Kong gag Instagram channel is blasting messages. It's at 102 messages. It's just spamming. There isn't a single text group that I'm in right now that's this lively. 2:30, which is 3:30, until 8, and which is actually 9. And even though I officially slept earlier, I slept very late. And honestly, even though I slept for 5.5 hours, it really isn't much of a difference than like 5 hours. That extra half an hour didn't make much of a difference. I'm so tired as fuck. I still want to go back to sleep right now. Yeah, let's hope I go back to sleep tonight. But anyways, today I'm going to go to the church because it's a Sunday, and then I'll have lunch, and then I'll have a haircut. Hopefully at Monterey Park at the same place. I don't know who's gonna drive me back home, but someone's gotta do that, please. And then after that, I will immediately go to Ralph's. Will buy the food I need, and that's it. And then I got a couple of pretty huge biology homework that I need to complete because back at it again. Okay, how do I eat this? Oh my god, how do I eat this, bro? Okay. Okay, wow. Okay. Cheers. Oh my god. Alright, so time now is 3:07 p.m. Yeah, I just finished the beef sandwich, which is huge, surprisingly huge. It tastes amazing, but it's humongous. But Jonah didn't speak much to me. In fact, Jonah didn't even speak much today at all. Jonah just seems like he's in a bad mood. And then the cellist girl also seems like she's in a bad mood. She's always daydreaming. She's always like zoning out. She's always like stuck. It's like she's going through something stressful, and everyone's really busy. So it's kind of weird. I'm kind of awkward. And then another problem I have, which I will get to later in detail, but I don't want to come off like I go to church only because I want good food, I want to meet people, and I want haircuts. Like, I don't want to come to church like a leech, like a parasite. I want to contribute and be a part of it, even though I actually don't exactly want to do that. If I could completely cut off, I would actually. Except I also don't want to do that because they're actually nice people. How do you serve God? How do you do things in service of God? Where do you serve God? And there's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing I can say about it. So every time someone asks me, "Oh, what do you think, Enoch?" I have to make up some bullshit, and I'm not in the mood, nor am I good at bullshitting about religion and spirituality. So I always take a lot of time to think, and I talk really slow, and I sound like an idiot. I sound like I'm a non-Christian. I sound like an imposter. The cardiologist teacher decided to drive me to his usual haircut place. And then afterwards, if there's time, he's gonna bring me to a restaurant. We're gonna pick up some food, and the haircut place is exactly the same place I went to in April. It's always that place, and I want to stick with that place. This haircut isn't great, but it's doable. Okay, it's not the end of the world. And then I had the haircut, fine. And then the teacher brought me to a restaurant called The Hat, which is a place that sells pastrami beef sandwiches. The cardiologist teacher randomly suddenly asked me, "Hey, Enoch, let me ask you a question. If I ask you right now, how will you answer it? Are you a Christian?" And in my heart, I'm like, oh my God, are you like questioning me right now? Are people starting to find out that I'm an imposter or something? Are people thinking that I'm faking it? But there's no way, because they're nice people. I'm overthinking this, right? Why? What do you think being a Christian means? And I really don't know how to answer. I'm like, okay, first of all, you need to have faith. You need to believe in God and believe in Jesus. And then he asked me, okay, right now, who dictates your life? And I'm going to be honest here. I'm not going to lie, of course. So I said, well, if I were to be honest, me, I dictate my life. And he's like, exactly, me too. I think almost all the Christians out there right now are like this. Then he asked me, okay, if you dictate your own life and not Jesus, then do you even consider yourself a Christian? And day by day, I grow more and more paranoid. Things turn for a little emptier when I spoke to Pepper about the Asian World Film Festival. Because if you don't know, my fanciest, or my most formal, nicest, classiest clothes, Pepper, is not even good enough for the film festival. I need to look like a fucking celebrity. Okay? I need to look fancy. Drip. So I need to buy clothes. And I was thinking, my sneaky ass was like, okay, what if I asked Pepper if she had bought clothes yet? And if she hadn't, maybe we can both hang out and buy clothes together. Wouldn't that be all according to plan? So I asked Pepper, have you bought the clothes yet? And of course Pepper said yes. Oh yeah, I got the clothes now. So I guess I'm going alone. And because of that, I also don't know when, because tomorrow morning I have the Asian World Film Festival thing, the in-person meetup. I want to dress up for that, but if I want to dress up for tomorrow, then this means I'll have to buy the fucking clothes right fucking now. And then I have biology class, and then I have fucking scriptwriting networking event thing tomorrow, and then on Tuesday I have film history class. Maybe I can go to a clothing store tomorrow. That's possible. Then literally buy the clothes right now. So here's the plan. I'm gonna look for the closest Uniqlo, because Pepper told me that she bought the clothes in Uniqlo. I'm gonna bring up my backpack. Hopefully I can just stuff the clothes in my backpack. I'm gonna go to Uniqlo first, and then I'll go to Ralph's, because I don't want to carry a Ralph's bag in Uniqlo. I would look like an idiot. And then I don't even know what clothes fit me. I don't even know my style that well. I'm into style and art and shit, but holy shit, I don't know much about fashion at the end of the day. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Fuck. Alright, so apparently the closest Uniqlo is in fricking downtown. And I even cheekily asked Pepper if she went there yesterday, because it would only make sense, Oh, Pepper went to Film 50, and then she's with Connor the Macanese guy, and they went to Target together, and then maybe Pepper went to Uniqlo, because it's nearby, in the downtown. And then she went to PAC, everything makes sense, but turns out she didn't even go yesterday. Whatever, who cares? So, go downtown first, and then I'll go to Ralph's, and then I'll come back home, okay? It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be a fun adventure. It's going to be... I'm fucking insane, okay? So much shit is building up on top of one another, and I am looming with paranoia and fear, okay? Alright, great news, guys. I have just lost my fucking earbuds box. I don't know if it's on the bus or on the street or in my pants or at my home. I hope it's at my home, but there's no way. I have no fucking idea. I just lost. I checked my back. I actually hopped back onto the same bus. I told the driver I lost something. I can't fucking find it. Fuck. So yeah, I'm fucked. I'm having a great time. I want to fucking kill someone right now. Okay, Uniqlo, here I fucking come. Here I fucking come. Fuck you. Fuck. Fucking. Fuck. Alright, I'm here. Alright, so this shirt. Kind of want to try this, but maybe it's too fancy for my own good. Maybe I should just go for something like plain white. $30. I can't really think clearly with my head right now. I'm so fucking stressed. I went onto Amazon to check my fucking earbuds price. It's like $28 for my earbuds and the earbud box, which is actually not that bad. But yeah, fuck. Fuck, I think I might have dropped it on the street. I think that's the most plausible answer. Like it. For the shirt, I'm just thinking something like this. You know, if I go for a plain shirt. Oh, there we go. Pants. Right. Is this too dull? Is this too plain? I don't fucking know. This feels like school uniform. Really throws me back. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm just thinking these may work. Kind of comfy, kind of casual smart. Is this what they call casual smart? I don't even fucking know anymore. Is this too black? Too pure black? Will I blend in with the dark of the night and disappear into the world? I don't know. Okay guys, let's think. Let's think. I can do it, okay? So I have a very limited selection of pants. And if I only have pants, I'm gonna match this with this. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Bro, what the fuck? How do I even... Okay. Okay. Bro, what the heck? Alright, I got my clothes. It's like $180 something. I'm heading to Ralph's now. I honestly, I don't think I'll get my earbuds box back. I'll just buy it. It's fine. It's $30. Kill me. Holy fucking shit. Oh, someone. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit. This is what I got from Ralph's. Holy fuck, man. It's 6:30. Clorox paper. Never bought this before, but pina colada juice. Hopefully it tastes good. I'm so fucking thirsty right now. Peppermint candy, cause why not? Spaghetti. Lettuce. Whoever packed this fucking bag is so stupid. I don't know why. And the cashier, she was like slamming my vegetables against the table. Broccoli. 2 navel heirloom oranges. I've never bought this before. It's $1.99 per pound instead of $1.49, which is navel. Chicken fucking salad. carne asada, bacon, fettuccine alfredo with chicken, that's for Wednesday night, you know why. Pork chops, and then finally, Atlantic salmon seasoned. $63, I don't know why is it so expensive. Alright, time now is, oh my god, it just doesn't end, does it? Fuck. Time now is 7:22 p.m. Let's wrap it up today. Not really wrap it up, I'll probably say some more later tonight. But holy, absolutely, ball sacks, testicular fucking shit. Like a fucking loser, okay? Like, I'm going there as a last minute ditch attempt. So yeah, I've never shopped in Uniqlo alone in my life, in a clothing store alone in my life. And I mean, I've had several times when I was with my family, but never truly completely alone. And also I've never been to a Uniqlo in such a panic, anxiety-induced state before. So I, you know, again, I stormed out of the house and I was like really stressed out already. And I was blasting breakcore music. I was listening to Nana Ray's Blue Whale. And then suddenly Connor the Macanese guy showed up. After finding out who he is, he just shows up multiple times. When I was wearing the light blue jacket and, you know, the sides, you know, it's a little oversized, so my jacket is sort of like flinging around, and I'm like, I run like a fucking maniac listening to breakcore, and I'm just crossing the street in the middle of fucking bumfuck lost bum ass cheeks Angeles, and I'm like a fucking maniac, you know, the maniac detective, okay? Like, I feel so good running, okay? I feel so bad, you know? So I stormed back to my room, and I, you know, turned the closet door here, and I took a pic of my black leather shoes, and then I stormed back out, okay? And then I ran to bus number, I got down the bus, and then I'm like, holy shit, I was gonna put down my earbuds and put it into the earbuds box, and I'm like, holy shit, my greatest nightmare has come true. Or not really my greatest nightmare, it's just one of the nightmares. I'm at the same bus, I didn't run, I just walked back, and I'm like, okay, do I ask the driver to open up, or do I, shit, what do I do? So, at the end I stood at the door, and the driver, a black woman, saw me, and she was like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, I think I lost something, I'm gonna go see. And she's like, okay. So I went back to my seat and I looked around. I can't find it. And I went into Uniqlo. And I sort of didn't know what to do at first. It's a clothing store. There are people in it. There are clothes. What the fuck am I doing here? You know? So I just walked around and I'm like, okay, women's wear, men's wear. Women's wear, men's wear. So I went to men's wear, okay, because I'm a man. Because Pepper told me that she could help me pick clothes and send her photos. So I literally like took a photo. She's become a bit of a mommy character, which is good actually. So I started like taking photos of suits and shirts and pants. Like there's a gray, I know nothing about fashion, so if you tell me the difference between a sweater and I mean, I can tell the difference between a sweater and a blazer, but then there are things like plaid shirt, dress shirt, like slacks. What? I don't know what is slacks. This is one of the few occasions when Pepper know more English than me. Like suits, they're not super formal, but they're also kind of formal if you look from a distance. So I'm like, okay, it looks fucking cool, right? So I took a bunch of photos, I sent it to Pepper, and I sent it to my mom as well. But then I think to myself, okay, but what if I grow fatter? If I do more fucking prowler push-ups on the bed and my upper chest gains, you know, maybe I'll fit in the suit nicer. But actually, the correct way to think about this is if I wear more shit inside, you know, like an undershirt, you know, I'm actually going to buff up. And you do not underestimate the thickness of an undershirt. If I, you know, put on my earbuds, it still works. Okay, that's good. So I went to Ralph's and I bought a bunch of stuff. You know, and then I, as per usual, came back home the same way. And right outside the doorstep, it's my fucking box. What? 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 The world. The world is trolling me, okay? The world is trolling me. So, man, it's such a roller coaster of emotions. It's such a roller fucking coaster of emotions, man. I even, like, before I went back to my apartment, I even walked around on the streets I've stepped before, you know, and look at the floor to see if there's a, you know, a small black cube-ish thing. I don't know. Today has been an emotional roller coaster. Again, I don't think normally it wouldn't affect me as much emotionally today, but I was already in a very nervous mood today in the morning to begin with, so it all sort of added up. Another thing is I really dumped on Pepper. Like, I dumped everything on Pepper. Like, I just told her about what happened this morning, about me, my faith being questioned and stuff. And I think Pepper read it but didn't respond because she probably thinks I'm insane. So yeah, I mean, yay. I'm scaring people. That's nice. I don't know. But Pepper says she doesn't. Pepper told me to not overthink things too much. So maybe Pepper hates people who overthink, but that's literally me. That's literally how I roll with life, you know. Time now is 12:18 a.m. I just finished. I speed ran my biology RP3 review, fucking preparation 3 homework. Yes, I just spent about 3 hours doing the same goddamn, actually 2 different biology homework, and I was almost late and I was super stressed and I speed ran it. And guess what? I couldn't make it in time. I was a few fucking seconds late because apparently the assignment closes at 12:14 a.m., not 12:15. Cuz it's supposed to end at 12:00, but it has a 15-minute grace period. So I can still submit 15 minutes later. Except I can't because it's actually 14. So I'm 1 minute late or I'm a few seconds late because when I submitted it's still 12:14 and it's exactly when the assignment closes. But I just fucking finished it. I worked my sweaty balls off. What in the actual fucking fuck? I'm gonna have to tell the professor. I'm gonna have to tell her. I'm not getting a fucking 0. I sweated my ball sacks off for this. And it's not accepting for the second fucking time. I could have spent these 2 hours doing something else, but I can't. I dedicated my fucking asshole to this, and now I'm getting a 0. So, yeah, I'm making this video right now, not because I have something to say. I mean, I have something to say, but, I just want to do something right now. Like, I don't know, slam my head against the wall. I don't know what's going on with me today. I hope this ends. Because I really am not feeling well, like at all. And this is weird because a week ago I was kind of happy, you know? I was just gonna, grab my clothes from the drying machine because I haven't done that for a couple days already, or maybe a day. I opened and I was like, what the heck? Where are my clothes? Have I already put it back in my room and I forgot? And then I looked up. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. They're all street clothes.